And then there's this man, and he is just white. I'm talking like sour cream white. And I'm just thinking, he's dead. I know I look crazy today, I know, and I don't care, but I'm so excited to tell you about what happened on my way home from the gym. Yes, I know, I do go to the gym, mainly so that I can eat exactly what I want and not gain weight. I go to this place called Burn Boot Camp, and when I tell you everything is burning, everything is burning. My cheeks are burning, my muscles are burning, everything but the fat. The fat has not burned yet in 2 years I've been going there. But you know what? I can eat whatever I want. So I'm on my way back from the gym, and I always go on this road. It's basically a struggle to get two cars passing each other. It's one road, it's not signaled, there's nothing going on. And there's this weird place on the side of the road where there are about 20 cats. Somebody's feeding those cats, and then there's vultures coming to eat food from the cats. So I always like just glance over, slow down, look over at the cats. Well, today I slow down to look over at the cats, and what do I see? I see something bright, and then when I look, it's a tie-dye t-shirt, and then there's this man, and he is just white. I'm talking like sour cream white. And this story, guys, is not funny. And I'm just thinking, he's dead. Oh my God, I just drove past a dead body. So I pick up my phone and I'm ready to call 911. But I'm like, okay, well, before I call 911, maybe he's just naturally white. Let me just call on him and see what's up. So I say, hello, nothing. I'm like, hello, are you okay? Now I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, and I am a singer and I can scream, and I'm a teacher. I can really scream. Hey, are you okay? So then I just see this. Now I'm thinking, man, this is like the day after Halloween. He's probably just playing some prank on me, and he just goes from the lay down position. He just literally gets up like, and then I say, hey, are you okay? Do you need help? And then I realized he was actually trying to talk to me, but he couldn't. I'm scared because I watch all of these like forensic files and all of the crime shows. And I'm just like this single woman, and it's getting dark outside. Just pull my car a little forward, and I'm watching him in my rear view mirror. He has collapsed back. Eyes are closed again. Call 911. You know, I tell them my name. I'm trying to figure out, I'm having a blank. I'm like, I can't remember the street I'm on. And, but somehow 911 knew what street I was on. I guess they could track my phone. I really don't know. While I'm on the phone with 911 and telling them everything I just told you, because that's all I had, there's a woman just casually crossing the road, and she looks at me. She's like, go ahead, I got him. I'm his mom. Are you sure? And I'm telling 911, well, you know, apparently his mom's here. But I'm still on the phone with 911 because I have this feeling like something's not right. So the mom goes over there, tries to get him up. He's almost up, and then he collapses. He just does not respond, does not move, does not open his eyes. I see his mom like screaming, jerking him, just nothing. So I'm telling all this to the 911. And here's the funny part. 911 goes, so do you think I should send a car over there? No, I just called you because I have nothing else to do. And look, I get it. A lot of people call 911 for pranks or whatever. Ma'am, I wouldn't have called you if this wasn't an emergency. Please do send a car. Now I see the mom pick up the phone and call somebody after she told me to just go ahead. She dismissed me. She gets the phone and she calls somebody. Probably she's calling 911. They asked me if I could stay until the ambulance gets there. I told them I couldn't because I have 3 kids at home. I gotta go fix dinner for. So do you know how many cars passed him before I stopped? And then when I stopped to help him, how many cars just drove around us? But it really brought me back to another incident from this past summer when I was camping with some friends and my husband and my kids. And this lady that had her tent right next to our campground, she collapsed, face in the dirt, unresponsive. Finally, some people came and put a pillow, and I'm the one, again, calling 911. And on this 911 call, it's literally like, what's her name? Does she smoke? And I'm like, yeah, I saw her smoke. What conditions does she have? Is she on medication? So she's sitting there like passed out, barely open her eyes. I'm like, do you have any conditions? Do you take any medication? She's like, oh yeah, a lot. But that's all she could tell me. She could barely move her lips. And then they go into, has the patient been exposed to COVID-19? Does the patient have COVID-19 symptoms? And I'm just sitting there thinking like, man, this person is dying. This person could be dying. This person could be having a stroke. Like, seriously, are we doing this right now? This questionnaire? What is this? Story of my life? Can you ask them if they want the ambulance? Can you ask them if they help? H-E-L-P. Just send the ambulance. And then, of course, the ambulance shows up, gets the person's vitals, and puts in some IVs. When we left the campground, she was fine. But it's just crazy. This is in America, okay? Let's talk about some other countries in the world, like Romania, where we have what they call a free healthcare. So you don't have to pay for your healthcare as long as you work, it's free. But let me tell you what else is free. The hospital is free of ambulances, because my grandma had a drop in her blood sugar and I called the ambulance and the ambulance never came. Forget about it. They didn't even ask me anything. They're like, yeah, we'll be right there. 2 hours later, the ambulance was nowhere to be found. I was sitting there at midnight with the 2-year-old, and my 2-year-old was so hyper and crazy that I thought he was going to kill my grandma. So I called my brother and I said, dude, I have to go and put my kid to sleep. Can you stay here with grandma? Luckily, I wasn't there whenever the ambulance did show up, because by the time the ambulance showed up, I just gave my grandma some sugar water and she was fine. Why do we have this system in place if we're not going to help anybody? I'm telling you, you better be safe out there, and you better not be hurt, and you better not put yourself in a position of harm's way, because ain't nobody there to save you. That's it for today, guys. Stay safe, and I will see you soon.